more videos.
Welcome back, everybody. Hawkins again, playing some more Humankind. I didn't notice the glimmer off the top of the Empire State Building before. That was a little weird. Might have just been a graphics glitch. Anyways, we got planes flying through the pyramid. Oh, over. Trains are going through the pyramid. But I did want to take, if you will allow me, if not, I guess you're just skipping forward or whatever. If you'll allow me to take a few moments to explain a couple things off game. Don't worry, no politics. Just the game and the channel-related things. I've had the last couple days big issues with this game's recording. And in the past, there's been many series that I've started and played through a reasonable amount of them. And I would say probably more than the average channel. I usually do more long-form stuff than the average channel does. And that's kind of my niche, but what's going on in here? There's a little, like, I don't know, farm inside the mountain where there's clearly no farm. That's quaint. I've many times have gone through a series where I've gotten part of the way through and I've let them lapse without finishing the entire thing. I do not want to do this very much in the future if avoidable, and I definitely don't want to do this on this series. But the nonsense I've gone through in the last couple days, trying to get the videos to work, is really annoying, including crashes with the game and freeze-ups with the game. I got another 2 hours or so, nearly finished 3 episodes ahead of this. So I'm going to have to look back and figure out where we're at. But nearly 3 episodes ahead of this before we had major crashes, and the game just kept freezing up. I don't remember what turn number it was, but could not get past that turn. It was just freeze. And it may have had to do with a war that we had. Ended up doing a war against the Zulus, because they started attacking my ships out of nowhere. They were hunting down my ships, so I declared war on them. And we conquered everything. And, spoilers, they're not that tough. What happened is I pieced out, and then I ransacked some of the cities to reduce the number, because we were way over. And it was doing weird things. It would, this city, I don't know if they've even got a city here right now. I don't think they do right now, but they had a city here, and a couple other ones, and I ransacked them, and instead of them becoming, hold on, Shift F10? Yeah, there are cities there, you go. This one, and another one I ransacked, Nessa. All 3 of these ransacked to combine into one city. And instead of ransacking them, it froze the game and turned a couple of the other, like, random provinces around into those cities and totally crashed the system. So I couldn't find a way around it, but tried for quite a while. But then I was like, well, that's okay. And then the one that I'm replacing for today, kept crashing on the upload. And when I looked back into it, there had been a fatal error in the with the file that I was using, and I don't know why. I have no idea if I was too tired and did something when I was trying to figure stuff out that wrecked the file that hadn't been properly rendered or something. I don't know. It was entirely a blank file. It turned like I had already edited the video and was uploading it, so I had already went through it and looked, and episode 22 was just fine. But somehow the core file that it came from and the Premiere Pro finish of it both ended up as defunct files. So I have no idea. But blabbling on about all that to say, I want to make sure that I do finish this series, and I want to make sure that you guys know that I'm going to be taking some effort to go back, and there's a couple other series that I've done semi-recently that I want to continue and or finish off. I'm having lots of requests for various different games. Update on the real life. I have a relatively limited amount of time to be producing content, and most of the time that I'm not doing crazy dad-related or other life-related things is not ideal content creation time. So there's a lot to the mental side of being prepared to do effective recording so that I'm not just a cranky, salty bugger when I'm trying to give you guys good content. So, I'm well past the day of the saltiness from all this mess up, so we're going to have a look back and get right now, finally, get into this episode. What are we, 5 minutes in? I blabbed. So where the heck were we? We're at, round ends in 61 turns, so we're at least 25 turns earlier than I went, so Alright, so politically, let's see where we're at. I don't think the Zulus have been attacking us yet, right? No, we don't have any crises that are related to that. Just faith and cultural things, that's fine. Tech-wise, where are we at here? We are doing suburbs, okay. Suburbs is quite a good one because it provides a bunch of stability for population, so you can really start pushing your cities so hyper-aggressively at this point. We do have 10 of 7 in our city cap. I don't know that we can get any more city cap, except for there is actually a tech that... Hold on, there's a tech that does let us have more city cap. Isn't it like a endgame tech that we mentioned that gives us a bunch? That's exosuits. That's not it. Military lasers. Neural implants. Orbital space. This is the one. Plus 50% money on all spaces. Just plain up money everywhere. And that is that's a great reference point because people are like, we're spending all this money on space when we've got so many problems on Earth. That is the most uninformed, let me put it politely, non-salty, probably one of the most uninformed statements you can make about space technology. Almost everybody saying that is saying it using space technology. They're using satellites to communicate that information. They're talking to their friends about it over satellite systems. Like, it's baffling. But maybe colonizing Mars isn't the most immediate responsible use of money, but if we use a tenth of a percent of the things we do on shooting each other just to go advance space colonies, I'm pretty sure we'll get this sort of financial and economic and social boosts, and it would be way more money than we're currently spending. So, anyways, I digress again. World Wide Web. Why is the World Wide Web so far on? Communication satellites. I mean, they kind of do come after the web, but sort of. Not really. Renewable energy certainly didn't become a viable function before the web. Jet fighters, maybe. Mechanized harvesting, definitely. Alright, well anyways, research-wise, where are we at? We are way the heck back, I don't know. Are we still in the Stone Age? No, we're not. Industrial Age, we're working on... why am I not seeing what we're working on? Oh, right down here. Way back here. Suburbs. Let's get the suburbs going. I mean, those were indefinitely before rocketry. People in the suburbs were watching the Apollo program. Neural implants. Influence on main plaza. Plus 50% influence on main plaza and 100% plus 100 stability in all cities. Wow. All these N-Tech ones are worth, all 5 of these are worth 420. It's amusing. Fame. Lots of nice techs here. Okay, so we're gonna keep barreling through that, but we will get the one that'll give us more housing, or more city cap. So we can contain all the cities we currently have within our new city cap of 10 once we get that technology. So if we end up getting aggroed by these lovely Zulus, we may very well do the same thing and then put maybe 1 or 2 cities. Maybe we'll have a southern city and a northern city. Something like that. I don't know. Did we vassalize these guys yet? Yes, we did, right?
What do you want from me?
Yes, okay, good. What is it? What do you want from me? Go ahead. Alright, well that's about where we're at. Civics-wise, we have 13, I think it said 13 of them available. So many things we can spend influence on. Did we finish up all the wonders? Yes, we did. Good. Alright, let's see what cities we have to work on now. Thebes wants some work done. Okay, I think the infrastructure is going to be the go-to, so we're going to do all industry-related infrastructures, and then stability, and then science. For all the places. I don't think anybody's going to be desperately in need of food issues, so any cities that come up in the next half hour... I'm doing 45-minute episodes, not sure if anybody has recognized that, but I did... after the big long hiatus for about 2 months of being offline with our move and the new baby and everything, I did switch up the pattern. I was usually aiming for 30-minute episodes. Now I'm 45 plus. For these types of series. Suburbs researched. Families leaving the cities to find room. This lucrative business for property developers creates challenges for urban planners as the countryside slowly disappears. So there's the stability from population And public ceremonies are cheaper to do. Excellent. Bomb shelters as the new defense system. So the modern type of walls to stop from the bombs. And food plazas. Well, there goes health. Science star earned. Excellent. I think we're just about done the stars. Yeah. One more science star and another 12 research. And 3 more territories, and we've got the expansion star. Which we could easily do by just gobbling up some of the current ones that we've got. Do we have... Did we do a test on our... Yeah, we did. There she is. Look at her right there. So this... We ended off... That's right. We ended off last episode showing the test of this founding a city. It's amazing and super powerful. But we're not founding a city here. She's just going to do that. And then she's going to head up to... Oh, we got a... There's a province over here we can go to. Maybe we can get to that before they do. We'll see. And then she's just going to cruise around the world doing things. I think we're going to want to pump out a military soon, because if history repeats itself, we will be getting into a squabble. And it took quite a while to get all that the military ready for to counter them. Local pollution levels increasing in Kerma. Oh, downgraded the treaty non-aggression pact to tolerate skirmishes. I probably missed that last time. That was the Zulus changing their pattern. Okay. Bring it, little lady. Social housing research. Nice. Towering state-managed high-rises. Oh, maybe not ours. With lower rents. Allow urban population densities to increase, boosting productivity, but straining public services. So, +4 for each slot type. All 4 of the FIMs get a +4 to each city. That means we get another 12 population capacity in every city, no matter its size. Sewage treatment plants +25 stability, and dropping 20% of the pollution off from quarters. That is an infrastructure build. Okay. Kerma has converted back to our religion. Interesting. I do want to make sure we get all these in. I do like the idea of having all these in place. That would be lovely. Let's get that happening in various and sundry places. There. Sure. Those are all good. Alright, and our aluminum. There. I'm actually going to peek around at other cities as well. So, airport can build far outside the urban centers, but can also serve nearby commercial interests too. So if you put them next to market quarters, they boost the effectiveness of those. That's cool. +5 money per adjacent market quarters. Pretty potent. These are stationing existing and newly developed aerial units. Aerodromes can be constructed far from the cities to provide vision and air support over a surrounding area. So this is needed to make the planes? Maybe not? I'm not really certain on that one. I think that's not my priority right now, though. After that, we're going to go with the infrastructure things and the stability ones. That's fortification. There's stability, but based on aluminum. Okay, so we do need to bring on the aluminum sooner. So let's grab it there, put that up top, and buy that one out. It gives us 1. Was there another aluminium resource somewhere? There you are, right there. There you are. Memphis. Make this happen. Aluminium. Buy it out. There we go. We now have two aluminiums. I know it's pronounced different in different places and it bugs people. Sorry. Not sorry. Stability. Excellent. That's the plan. Let's actually get all those cities set up with those infrastructures. Stability and science and stuff. Industry first, then stability, then science. For all the cities. Sounds good to me. There's another industry and stability. How about Kerma? How you doing? That's the wrong one. Hold on, let me get rid of some of these. Rethink how we lay these out. Okay, the industry ones first, as I was saying. And then the stability related ones. Good. I think we'll pass on these. It's just 5, well, 5 stability is actually substantial. 2 influence is not. We make 3,596. 2 influence spending a turn for the city to do 2 influence is just silly. 5% experience for creating a unit. That sounds useful, though. I like that idea. Let's throw those all in there. Everybody has a parade. You finish what you're doing, and then you get to have a parade. How about that? Everybody now. Parties everywhere. That'd be great, actually, because if we are having increased political tensions, as it were, then we definitely want to do something about it. Let's drop all this stuff off for a moment. And industrial. Well, let's do the industrial first. And then, the influence one, I mean, that's 3 turns to get 4 influence per turn. That's 100% not worth doing. That industry boost will help a lot. See, there's 9 researchers here. Right? That's 18 influence. Or, sorry, 18 stability. Oh no, these are all pretty solid stability growths. I was thinking about the influence. 4 influence versus 18 stability. 18 stability is way better, but I guess only if you need it, right? Throw the parade in at some point there, and then we'll do the research things. No, hold on. Stability things, and then the research things. Did we absolve? Yeah. Nexus is now part of the other one. Good. Ah, we have another lovely building to place here. Oh, I see. I see what that did. I'll put him over by the city center. Because we can. The music is great in this game. I likes it. Sewage and the science. All about the sewage and the science in the parade. Good. Akatetan. You're good on those. What do you got there? That is your factory. Those are industrials. Good. Then we'll put the sewage plant in, and a research facility, and your parade. Ravenna. Oh, you still have some cool little buildings to do. Or a cool little building, I guess. More industrial boost. A little bit of stability with the sewage plant. And, oh, they already have... Oh, they probably have a ton of these queued up, don't they? Hold on. I didn't mean to get rid of that airfield. It was unintentional. I do want you guys to have an airfield. But where, I'm not sure. Right there. Sounds good. I don't remember where I was supposed to be putting it. That's unfortunate. Okay, industry, stability, and science. And we did all the science before. And I put in our parade. Good. Alright, I think that's all the provinces, or all the city centers taken care of. And research-wise, I think we're going to kind of aggro-gobble our way through stuff. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe we go to the city cap. Orbital space? That's only 3 sciences away. Jet fighters, radar, jet fighters, and space. Alright. I figured you would have to have launched a rocket to do space orbitals, but hey, maybe not. I think there's some of those that should be dependent on certain actions. Some of those researches that shouldn't be able to happen without having already, planned ahead. Like, yeah, getting radar, great, but then launching a rocket, you shouldn't be able to have a space industry without having ever done the launch a rocket action. So maybe it's not really described as launching a rocket, but doing a specific sort of system. Well, those turns are going by way too quick. What the heck? This is not a Drake thing to do. Alright. The Belching Towers. Your prolific industries are a source of great pride for your cities, the fruits of their labors bringing many delights and improvements to the people across their land. However, the advent of factories, though they can be great temples of production, also cast a smoggy shadow. Are humans to be seen as cogs in the vast economic machine? Working conditions. 1 stability on Maker's Quarters if we go Workers' Rights. Profit focus gives us plus 5 money per Maker's Quarters and minus 50% delay between 2 crisis. Between two crises. So, okay, so they can happen, crisis can happen more frequently. Alright. Independent people spawn on city or outpost. What does that mean? I would be curious to click that button just to see what it does. But I think stability and maker's quarters would be good. Although I don't think that's top priority. Something like educating children to increase research slots. And 1 researcher slot on city or outpost per research quarters. Oh my god, that's a lot of research slots. Educate the children. We don't need colonization right now. Or slaves, for that matter. Artistics. Okay, this is one that actually opens up a building, eh? Influence on commons quarters, or influence on research quarters. I think we go to academic artists. That blows through the rest of our influence. We're making 3,700 a turn, though, so not that concerned about it. Jet fighters researched. Howdy, ma'am. Pilots flying these incredibly expensive engineering marvels require a cool head, a razor-sharp vision, and lightning reflexes. That gives us the SAM defense. Anti-air level 2, okay. Okay, so garrisons now become anti-air defense as well. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Multi-role fighter. I didn't quite read it, but that's fine. I do like how... Oh, we got a grievance. And so it begins. Ha! He's got 4 ships, including some torpedo boats. 2 ironclads and 2 torpedo boats against our 2 steam frigates. Well, obviously we're going to leave that battle alone. We can shore up these units, or combine up these units, I suppose. Maybe deter them a little bit. This is where it happened last time too, so I think this is her incident-provoking nonsense. Alright, end the turn. Combine these guys and let's pull away. No, not auto-exploring. You're gonna get yourself shot at. I'm okay with you not getting yourself shot at. Let's see, he's hunting for you. Zulus. Gonna be a problem. A mournful song. The history of whaling in the sea around the Empire goes back centuries. But the advent of modern fishing techniques now means the great beasts are hunted in ever-increasing numbers. Whale oil is less used for lighting these days, but the meat and blubber still find many applications. It is considered a delicacy on some shores, especially around Sus and Al-Kahira. Most find the practice an outrage, though, and call for its prohibition. What's your choice? We could ban it, regulate it, or overlook. Overlook, chance of triggering another narrative, but plus 10 stability or industry for 10 turns, pretty useless at this point. More interested in these, I suppose. That leans us in the right direction there. That one's... Okay, this brings us down by 1 in the tradition, towards tradition, and this is full, right? Yeah, you're already full in the right way there. This is in the direction we want. Ban. Destroy improvement, whale fishing, and Kerma. Oh. Okay, so we get reduced effectiveness there. Prohibits constructing the whale fishing. Pisciculture, however, would be removed. Wouldn't it? Because I don't think we can have pisciculture at the level 2, or level 3 if we don't have level 2. 10 places get celebrations, though, you know. Prosperous if we prohibit constructing more whale ones. Not remove the current one, but prohibit the new ones. So if everybody had the whale fisheries, then this might be the way to go, leaving them intact. Now, I think we go chance to trigger a better thing. We're gonna go ban. I think that's the thing to do. I don't know if there's anything to do in that situation, but... alright, you, ma'am, are on your way over here. Now, I think you might get yourself in some... Oh, no, they've already claimed that territory. Never mind. Change of plans, milady. Up north you go. Up to here. Oh, that is a weird method to get through. Do we have train stations nearby? You maybe find one and get there. Unfortunately, they can't take airlines. Maybe they can. Maybe they can, and I just don't know it. Oh, what's this? The factory, okay. And the parade, and the hospital. The sewage plant. Academy of Arts, influence per research quarters. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. We'll add those in as we go through, as we get to the new cities that need attention. Space orbital research. We're now at 10 of 10 for our city cap. My goodness. And that does a huge thing to our money pool. Now 21,500 a turn. 4177 for influence. So that saves us about 500 influence a turn. So, give or take. 300 and something, 380, 400 and something, I don't know. Got a bit more fame. 3 city cap boost. My goodness, the science is impressive. 16,000 a turn. Most research is taking 2 turns to finish. Okay, the exosuit does what? Oh my goodness. Land movement plus 8, or land movement plus 4, and combat strength of 8. Military lasers. Combat strength against air units on administrative center, against air units on outposts, and combat strength against air units on main plaza. Increase anti-air defense. Okay, interesting. I like it. It's a laser defense system. Influence, plus 50% influence on this, and plus 100% or plus 100 stability. Jeepers, that sounds great. So where does that take us? Through rocket science? Alright. I like that idea. Then communication satellites, the World Wide Web, and neural implants. Nice. The mournful song number 2. Protected. The future of the whales is assured. The seas echo with their song. Nice. Alright, we got the grievances happening here again. We're gonna retreat again, because there's no point in sacrificing those boats right now. You get out of that way. Let's try to keep them away from that combat situation. Alright, you need another city upgrade there. I must have bumped that one off the list. We can add the art Academy of Arts there. And the parade. Was this the second parade? This might be the second parade. I think it is. Let's do the holy days for everybody as well. Holy days and games for all the cities. Rocket science research completed. Alright, the missile silo. Stockpile of constructed missiles. The silo can be built anywhere in the territory of a city and makes a strong statement of deterrence. Plus 15 pollution, minus 10 stability. Alright. Space station. May only be a couple of linked modules, but this will be the first foothold of humankind exploration to the cosmos. Nice. Cruise missiles. Sounds dangerous. Consumed to perform a single strike action at a distant target. 3 aluminum required for those. Alright, I think Memphis is going to use these northern hills here as the research, as the science place. Well, oh, that is big. That's right, I forgot about that. It's not just a little bit. Right on the train track sounds good. Right there. Boom. Excellent. You'll finish that in 1 turn. So that's a little ridiculous, but okay. Not ridiculous, just really powerful. Do that, and then we'll do the holy day, and we'll do a stability thing. Okay. What's our next ship? We're gonna get it. Maybe we'll get a ship soon. Those guys can be upgraded too. I don't know. What other ships do we have? You guys upgrade them? No, they're the same thing. How about you? Oh my goodness. We got Carracks still floating around here. Oh, I guess I can upgrade them right here, eh? Yep, steam frigates. Lovely. Go back on Otto. He's a nice guy, that Otto. Very helpful. Where is the other ones? I thought we had more ships, but probably not. Probably not. We're just letting it slide, this military, this inappropriate military behavior by our former friends, the Zulu. Give them a parade, give them games, and give them a holy day. There you go. Keep the movements rolling. Focus more on the cities than the race is on. The Egyptians have successfully built the first space station, a giant leap for humankind. Oddly enough, the the Brazilians, pink guy, pink boar, they beat me to that last time. Interplanetary expeditions are expensive, but they provide a great deal of fame and glory to those nations able to expand through the stars. Indeed they do. Not really sure where you guys are headed, but we can go over to the harbors here of Ravenna. The thin blue line. Interesting. The whaler. I'm not sure what's going on with this image. The whalers decried the losses of their livelihood, but the Empire's fishing communities rallied around. I don't think that's the thin blue line that you're thinking about, friends. That phrase is so related to different things. A number of different things, actually. Empire's fishing communities rallied around the freshly unemployed brothers and sisters, and few suffered any long-term trauma to their well-being. Along the coastlines of the majestic beasts can be often seen now, and if you listen carefully, their songs seem a touch less mournful. Lovely. The thin blue line, some people have used the term relating to police defense, but to me, my reference point to that one is that the thin blue line is as the picture indicated, when you're in space, looking at when you're actually orbiting the Earth, you look at the horizon of the Earth, and it's this seemingly, almost imperceptibly tiny little blue sphere, globe, hovering around the outside of a otherwise beautiful planet, and that blue line is what all you're seeing is the atmosphere. And it looks so microscopically thin that it couldn't be the thing that holds us all together and keeps us all alive. But, they say when you see the circle of the Earth below you that you'll never be the same again. Communication satellites researched. Synthesis of many inventions, from wireless telegraphy to orbital mechanics, is required to launch a new era of international communication. Nice! Geosynchronous satellite. This is a project, right? Oh, it's back over there. Yeah, shared project. Provides vision over a third of the map's latitude. Centered on the project's capital. Cool. And then we also get Tech Park, another research facility. Infrastructure, rather. Excellent. The spread of the faith.
I offer an excellent proposition.
I will counter that. You can pay if you want to after that nonsense. I think she might have changed her mind, now that we can see what she's doing. We got the lunar lander, and we got the geosynchronous satellite. All that's going to be done in the capital, though, I think. We could add the research in there. We could do the holy day. That's fine. This one's still 800. And the parade for 1600. Okay, do those, please. Akatan. You can add the arts facility. You can also add the research. And then you can go ahead and do a holy day, the games, and a parade. Sounds great. Anybody still moving around? No, let's go. I'm standing with basically no army, but our industry capacity is such that we could literally summon an army in a single turn. World Wide Web researched. Born of efforts to share scientific data, the web is a mirror of humankind's best and worst impulses. So true. And so's the first part. It was universities trying to communicate and send data between each other that set up the initial web in the States. Content creation. +1 stability on regular districts. So all districts are now giving a +1 stability. That's good, because they all provide -10 normally. 2 influence for commons quarters. I don't use those very much. Money for regular districts. Good. I find the commons quarters to be a little lackluster. You can put a garrison anywhere, and with its upgrades, the garrison is quite frequently pumping out 20 to 30 stability as you get on in the ages. So it seems a little underwhelming to have like a commons quarters that is +5 stability per whatever adjacency. So that's cool. 15 stability. This would be 35 stability. But again, 30 stability is the most you can get out of a commons quarters for its base level, but that's also what you get out of a garrison that's properly upgraded. Like, this doesn't have to be near any particular thing, and it's 31, but it's actually getting more from there. Wow, really? There's a 40 there somewhere. Like, 30 is a ridiculous amount of stability to get from one garrison, which is better than the commons quarters, and the garrison provides defensive systems. I mean, these guys have influence advantage as well, so that's something, but I'm not sure on that. I'm not sold on the idea. This doesn't cause any stability problems, and neither does this, so on that they're par. Alright, what else are we doing here? We can put in the research facility, and you guys can do your... That's probably enough of those. That's probably the end of doing those for Kerma, yep. Okay, go there. I'll do the 2400 version. Not the 3600, that's a little excessive. Alright, and this is Ravenna, right? So let's get Ravenna started on making some, not cruise missiles, let's get them started on making some more battleships. I guess. We could put some aircraft carriers out. I don't know how those actually work. Do we actually land planes on these things? I'm not sure if they can project actual planes from them, or if that's just they come with planes. I mean, realistically, they should come with planes, because your normal, whatever, fighter jet doesn't land on an aircraft carrier without being specially fitted for it, so it would make sense that they don't do that. That is 8 battleships on the docket. Good, I like that. That's our first... Ravenna is the first place getting the Navy going. Thebes is the other one that I wouldn't mind having some Navy operations in. So when we get it up, an open door there, we'll go that way. Right, you were headed up here. Not sure where you are right now, but generally head in that direction. There you are. Why are you not moving? Why are you invisible? I'm a little concerned there. She's not visible on the map. Oh, there she is. Oh, it's a train, that's what it was. The train station drop off there. That's why we were seeing it action starting from there, but it's actually... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, which spot do we want to build on? It really probably doesn't matter. Let's build here, because there's a research thing. Maybe we'll get that. So go ahead and move up to this tile.
Hail, friend. I have a
cultural agreement. I agree.
Ah, a proposal from you.
So this is a 5% influence for the whole empire.
Yes, very good.
Very nice.
This I like.
And this is the Indians.
Wonderful.
They are
Forward
not exactly
to glory.
authentic Indian look, but you know, the Indian culture has been very good to us the whole time. So, the Great Smog. Towering coal. What's our time? 40 minutes. Towering coal chimneys crowd the skylines of Akatan. Striking testament to the city's industrial power. What is also undeniable, however, is the thick plumes of black smoke belching from the mouths of the same stacks. Often the smog lingers, and together with the abundance of domestic fires and factory furnaces of this age, the citizens find themselves living in the ashen pall for days, coughing and choking. Respiratory illnesses and even some deaths have been blamed on this smog. How should you respond? Dismiss it. This is fake. Fake news. Fake news. Overproductive? No, thank you. That is for, what is that, to individualism? Yeah. I feel like that's not helping the individuals. Those ideas are a little skewed and dated, in my opinion. Politics again, Drake, really. Regulated lockdown in Akatan? No lockdowns, please. Innovate. Innovations is good. I like innovating. We lose $100, we gain 150 science. That in and of itself would be worth doing, but bountiful for 10 turns? I mean, that's pretty pointless, but yeah, let's innovate. Turn some money into some smartness and make people have better food and live healthier. I like it. I don't know if that's going to spawn another event or something. What's going on with you wonderful Brazilians?
To what do I owe this? So
They are now
nice to hear
aggressive?
from you.
Wait, what? We are much more powerful. Okay, maybe it's coming from the Brazilians this time. They depend on access to our resources. We depend on access to their resources. We are much more powerful than them. We're the top polluter, and we're trading resources with them. So, I mean, what's the deal here? Did he... Oh, hold on a second. Did he change a situation? We got some more conversions. Brazilians ended the treaty and downgraded from open borders to closed borders. Really? Alright. The Ming also now feel differently about it. What's going on, big world?
Things go well in your empire, then.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not sorry. You're not much of an empire.
Greetings,
The
Sovereign.
Zulu are
Are
very,
you with me?
very
or
ready to
against
war on us. Our level is dropping. Oh, our default is 70? What? No. Default's definitely not 50, though. That's way past the middle line. Maybe 55, 60? Ideological proximity is kinship. Wow. They really like us, sort of. They're people like our people.
Come.
Hello, my
lads.
friend, the Ming
Let's speak on
slash Celts. Celts turned into the Chinese, which is a little weird. It's an odd feeling, but... So, you're aggressive as well. Is this the pollution issues? They aired serious grievances against us. No, they didn't. What are you talking about? They couldn't air serious grievances against us. They're a vassal. Alright, whatever. Neural implant researched. Nice. Neuralink is online. Linking the networked world ever more intimately with the human brain, these devices increase the capacity of humankind's thinking, dreaming, and achieving. That's the goal, I guess, right? 17,500 science per turn. So what does this give us? This is a 50% influence boost on main plaza. We're now making 5624 for influence, and plus 100 stability on all cities. Wow. That's pretty mammoth. I guess we're gonna head into somewhere else. Let's head to the exosuit for combat strength boost. That would bring us through a couple other researches as well. The continuous track, so that's the medium tank and the anti-tank gun. Nice. And then composite armor. Main battle tank online. And armored personnel carrier as well. I don't know what those are. What is that? That is a support vehicle, immune to suppression. These rugged vehicles are capable of transporting up to 10 personnel over extreme territories, extreme terrain, and even across rivers. Nice. They'll probably have no river crossing when we're moving or something like that. Increased combat strength and movement for units. Oh, but not mounted. Oh, of course, not mounted suits. So this is like literally a worn exosuit. That's cool. I want one too. All right, well, that's probably a decent place to put in the count. We're almost at the 45-minute marker here. Thank you, everybody, so much for putting up with the first 5 minutes of me babbling and the delays on the videos. Hopefully this one recorded well. The system is frozen. No, it's not frozen. The screen was showing frozen. Oh, that was creepy. Maybe it's working now. Okay, hopefully it's working. You know the little like volume bars that bounce when you're got a recording software. For those of you who've seen them, the mixer was not bouncing. When as soon as I said that, I looked over to my second screen and the mixer was frozen. I'm like, no. So it's clearly recording part. So we'll test here in about 5 minutes, and I'll either be bashing my head on the wall, kicking and screaming and having a hissy fit like a baby, or it'll be working. So we'll see. We'll see where that pans out. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. We'll do some upgrades to all these fine units over here before too long. Get them all their exosuits in the future. It'll be great. We're going to spend a lot of money. Mind you, we have almost $500,000 to spend. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. Have yourselves a fantastic day. We'll see you in game.